Well, getting back to the big news of the day, Hunter Biden has been indicted by a grand jury on 3 federal gun charges, if you can believe it, and could face a maximum of 25 years behind bars if convicted. Let's bring in Kimberly Guilfoyle to get her thoughts, host of the Kimberly Guilfoyle Show on Rumble. All right, KG, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, people have gone to jail for a lot less. Do you think he pleads out? Do you think he actually sets foot in a jail? And how likely is he to get pardoned if he does?
Yeah, I think he's going to try to, go the distance and delay and age the case. But look, I wanted to say this. People have different opinions about this. I actually think it's a good start and a good development. It's also very telling as to their lack of confidence in the presidency and administration of Joe Biden, because they're now taking direct hits at Hunter Biden. Keep in mind, Carl, this should have happened under Bill Barr, okay, under his DOJ, but it did not. It's happening now because they're deciding to leg sweep or, push over Joe Biden and get somebody else in. So Hunter's going to go down with the ship. But this should just be scratching the surface. The time for accountability is now. It's not just these, gun charges. There needs to be much more than that. Hunter Biden was at the center of the Biden crime family's foreign corruption scheme. He was the bag man for Joe Biden, and he did much more than lie on a gun application. Okay, so there needs to be an indictment under foreign corruption statutes, under FARA violations, acting as an unregistered foreign agent, and tax charges. So yeah, they should throw the book at the guy. You know why? Not because of partisan politics, because the facts and evidence are there to prove these crimes. Now, so that's why I'm not going to get too worked up about the gun charges. But, let's sound the alarm about all the rest of the corruption and criminal activity that is there. That needs to come forward. They need to follow the law and the facts so justice can be seen, in this. And, it's really, like I said, quite obviously another sign that Biden is sort of political quicksand right now as he continues to, raise doubts even among his fellow Democrats. They don't want him. They know that he can't beat President Trump. So the lawfare stuff, persecution nonsense, repetitive prosecutions and indictments doesn't seem to be working. It's backfiring. Even Real Clear Politics has, Trump ahead, the aggregation of polls. So, the writing is, on the wall there. And now it's just a matter of moving forward. And quite frankly, this should be yet another sign to the American people and to the Republican Party. Stop the nonsense with this just stupid, sideshow with the Republican primary and get behind Trump for the general election as the nominee and don't, squander resources. Yeah,
KG, here's a question, and I want to get to some other stuff too, but is this the beginning of the end for the Democratic Party backing President Biden? Do you think that they might use this as an out to dump him before the election?
Oh, yeah. Breaking up is hard to do. Not for the Democrats. Are like, bye, Felicia, to Biden. And they don't want Kamala Harris either, okay? That's another one. It's a total disaster. Those two need to go off Broadway in a play that no one sees, okay? So that's what you see with the Democrats. They know what's going on. They're going to decide who they're going to put forward, whether it's somebody like Michelle Obama or Gavin Newsom. It's just really very obvious what's going to happen right now, or they'll tag team those two together. But it's not going to be Biden and Harris. And this is why they're allowing finally some flicker of justice, some modicum of ethics and integrity to come forward by allowing, these gun charges against, Hunter Biden. And that's what we're really seeing here. And I think that too. People are like, oh, okay, they're not for this guy. They're not protecting him as much anymore. They're actually letting some of the chips fall where they may.
So
Biden is in political quicksand. Okay, Weekend at Bernie's is going right down the drain. All of the Democrats, they don't want him. No one wants a crash test dummy for president. Sorry.
Yeah. So, obviously we know Merrick Garland is going in front of the Judiciary Committee next week. He's going to have, Jim Jordan is going to tear him to pieces. Do you think that actually he's going to start turning on Biden during those hearings and start letting some of the stuff slip that he previously may have, kind of washed his hands of?
I don't know. The analogy you should be using with Jim Jordan is he's going to pin him. He's a great wrestler. But yeah, he's tough and he's smart. He's a great questioner. I hope he sticks it to him. But I think we're going to see a lot of obfuscation on the part of Merrick Garland. He's a puppet, of the Uniparty and the globalists and the liberals. the elites, and that's what we're going to see there. I think that they're going to go after him. There'll be some compelling moments, but ultimately he's going to protect the party and protect his boss.
Right. Well, it's going to be interesting to watch and see if the rats jump ship on this. Kimberly Guilfoyle, we really appreciate you joining us tonight.
All right. My pleasure, friends.